second journey into Africa begins. After returning back from my first trip, it has left long-lasting emotional effects within me, and I felt really sorry for the people who lived under really difficult conditions, and it also giving me that encouragement that I must do more to help the people of Africa. And with that in mind, I have traveled to Africa, delivered much needed help on behalf of the people that has entrusted me and given me their donations to deliver it in the hearts of Africa. I thank everyone that has donated, and inshallah with your help and support we will continue to support the people of Africa and the people of Chad, especially with the orphanage.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, dear brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, we come to this orphanage and we just want to take a time out and show the conditions of the people that where they actually eat their food. This is actually their kitchen. As you can see, they use these trays to put the food inside and then they will eat from it. And you can see from these conditions they will use this apparatus to eat their food, and this is their kind of kitchen and the best you can get. This is actually quite good conditions. They have at least place to eat. Also we want to show you their place where they sleep, and as you can see the conditions, there's dirt everywhere, there's filth everywhere, and you probably have like a half a dozen of children, maybe more, sleeping in these conditions. Alhamdulillah, with your help and donations, we are able to visit these orphanages. We come here and we provide them with the need, whatever they needs they have, and inshallah we're gonna do some aqiqah for these. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. As you can see, this is the area where they study the Quran. They write on these, and you can see like they will memorize by using these tablets, and then they will also move on to the juz. Sometimes you see us we hand out copies of the Quran, and you can see over the time of usage they get ruined. So inshallah you can see that they're trying to wake them up. They're sleeping. It's very hot in here, and their friends coming to wake them up, and this is the conditions they sleep in, as you can see on the sand, and they're very poor. And inshallah with the orphanage that we're going to build, we are going to help these people, and they're going to sleep in a nicer place. And you can see we are in another room now, and this is another place where they actually sleep as well. As you can see, there are children sleeping, and they have these nets in order to protect themselves from flies. And yeah, it's very poor conditions, and inshallah with your help with the orphanage we can help these individuals, and they will be sleeping in a much better place. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear brothers and sisters, this is the conditions that you can see, that they are washing their clothes in a bucket, as you can see, and we are not happy with what we have usually, but you can see this is what they do. They have a bar of soap, and they will soak up their clothes, and they will rinse it a few times with the amount of water they have, and they will try and clean it with the best of their abilities, and then they will dry this up, and this is the way they clean their clothes. Jazakumullah khair.
One thing is very easy to find, that there are those who need our help, and we have came to deliver the zakah money and some of the donations we have received to the family. And this brother himself is disabled, and he has 3 children which he needs to look after, and this money is going to help him to survive in these difficult conditions. He has a son, Hassan, and daughter Hatija, and Hassan himself has an issue with his eyesight, and brother has made some inquiries whether we can get Hassan seen by doctors in hospital. Inshallah his eyesight can be cured.
الله شكرا جزاكم الله خير خلي يسعد الله يعطيكم جنة الفردوس الأعلى الله يمنح صالح ما شاء الله جزاكم الله خير إلى اللسان.
And a quick prayer is what the donator requires and asks for from these donations, and alhamdulillah that we received that on behalf of the donator.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, we are able to come to the local hospital and witness the cataract operation taking place. As you can see, the doctor here is carefully removing the cataract layer from the patient's eye. So therefore this patient, inshallah, after a day of rest, he will be here next day and hopefully be able to see his family, see his children and see his loved ones. So alhamdulillah, with your help and donations, as you can see, we are able to help these people, our brothers and our sisters. Jazakumullah khair for donating, and thank you for your help.
With your donation support, with little as £75, you are able to give eyesight to these people, and some of them whom travel over 200 miles to come and receive this free treatment that has been sponsored by the people in UK and Europe.
One of the examples of the importance of the water wells, as you can see, people are traveling from a long distance, and when they find a place nearby, they will collect that water and they will use that, whether they have donkeys or horses or camels, in order to gather the water wells so they can provide water for their families. And it shows how important the water wells are in Africa. On a rare occasions, we are able to witness beautifully made orphanages, and this orphanage is housing 3,000 people, and they have their own madrasa, they have their solar panel, and you can see it is possible to have something beautiful in Africa, but obviously it comes at the expense of the people that donate money to it. And you can see this is like a really high-end, good quality orphanage, and also it's a place where people live. And you can see that, how beautiful. They have the water. When there's water, there's life. You can see there is butterflies, and there is various different creatures. And this place is being sponsored by the people from the United Arab Emirates. As you can see, it's been built 2019 in July, and may Allah reward those people. It says United Arab Emirates Aid, and may Allah reward the people who is able to provide this for the people of Chad.
Dear brothers and sisters, we have come to visit this orphanage, and you can see the fruits of these orphanages, that people are in a safe environment, they've been looked after, they've been provided for, and they're learning, they're increasing their knowledge and memorizing the Quran.
أفأمنوا مكر الله فلا يأمن مكر الله إلا القوم الخاسرون.
Our friends and colleagues met him. It doesn't take him long to befriend these children in this orphanage, and he asks them to sing a nasheed, and alhamdulillah they were not shy to refrain us from this blessing, and they started singing some nasheeds for us, and subhanAllah, it was really good to be able to see these children, even though they are very poor and they're in difficult conditions, but alhamdulillah, yet they are very happy and they are very cheerful to be able to participate in this nasheed.
لا إله إلا الله لا
It is now time to eat for this orphanage. Alhamdulillah, with the aqiqas that has been donated and the food that has been donated by the people, they are able to feed the children in this orphanage. You meet many friendly people, but this animal wasn't as friendly.
Abi İspanya'ya çevirme bu. Yürekler aşkınla çarpar. Sensiz dünya bizlere dar.
In Africa, you gotta have fun when there is opportunity. Metin did not waste any opportunity not to have fun with the children, and he has given them motorcycle ride in Africa. After visiting orphanages, we've hit the roads and we've came to open up water wells in Sahara deserts and in the rural areas. After traveling hours, we managed to arrive at this village, and alhamdulillah, altogether we have opened 66 water wells, and with these donations that coming through, as you can see, the surrounding areas wherever we travel, there is just the desert. Alhamdulillah, that the donators are helping us to help these people in a dire need of water.
Gerçekten güzel bir hayır yapıyorsunuz. Bakın şu anda dünyada en yoksul bölgelerden bir tanesinde kabul maşallah. Allah razı olsun. Rabbim hayrınızı kabul etsin. Bakın sarı suyumuzu atıyor. İnsanlar mutlu. Allah razı olsun. Rabbim.
As you can see, sometimes desert you are in a pickle. You are in big trouble.
Our mission in Africa is to provide people clean drinkable water and help people save their lives. And on this occasion, we came to this village. We had on one side of the spectrum, people are happy to be able to finally provide their children clean drinkable water, but on the other side of the spectrum, where person is less fortunate, and on this occasion this individual is dying, living his last moments. And this is the reason, my brothers, that we come here, and this is the reason we open these water wells, and we do not wish any further children die due to lack of clean water. In Africa, in the middle of the desert, there are no 5-star hotels, and this evening we are going to decide to sleep indoors, face the heat, or sleep outside, which is much cooler. And we have decided to sleep outside in this brother's courtyard, and alhamdulillah, it was great experience. Next day, more water wells to open. Alhamdulillah, after all that traveling in the desert, we are tired, we are hungry, we are dirty, but yet Alhamdulillah, we are really happy to be able to arrive in this village just before sunset to open up our last water wells. And inshallah ta'ala, this was a journey that we have enjoyed being here and seeing the happy faces of the people that are looking forward to receiving that water well, and may Allah accept from the people that has donated.
Maşallah, maşallah, maşallah, maşallah. Maşallah, maşallah. Maşallah. Kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul. Kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul. Kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul, kabul. Maşallah, maşallah. Maşallah.
Subhanallah. Amazing donation, mashallah. Everyone's happy. Alhamdulillah, we've achieved what we came to achieve.
Shukran, Palestina!
Shukran. Alhamdulillah, okay, wallah, it's great water well. Kids are happy. Barakallah khair. Subhanallah. Mashallah.
In Africa, that waste food we have in our homes and nothing's wasted, and these children, they come there to beg for a food, anything that they can get hold of. And in our kitchen, we have in our compound, there's a place where all the leftover food left for these poor children, and they will come to this section and they will grab the food and they put it in their bowls as much as they need to feed themselves. Alhamdulillah, we came to our end of our journey in Africa, but on this occasion there is something much more to tell. We often see children around many places that are looking for a place to stay, looking for a place to live, and these orphans has nowhere to go. And with your help and support, inshallah, we can build a house for them, we can build a shelter for them, and this is going to be their home, and it's going to provide them food, it's going to provide them education, and this is going to not just going to benefit you in this world, my brothers, also hereafter. And inshallah, with your help and support, we are going to achieve this orphanage. Projects like these, there are no losers, my brothers. It provides jobs for the people who's building this orphanage, as well as there will be jobs provided after it has been established for the people who's running this orphanage. On the streets of Africa, we came across a group of children, and they were playing with a flat football, but we've given them as a gift brand new football. As you can see, they're really joyful and they're really happy to be able to receive this brand new football, and they are really showing appreciation.